Now with a health alert on hypertension, which can lead to heart attacks and strokes. Nearly half of all Americans have high blood pressure, but it's known as the silent killer because a third of those don't even know they have it. Our medical correspondent, Dr. Darien Sutton, is here with the ultimate blood pressure guide. Great to see you.
Great to see all of you too.
So let's start from the beginning. How do you even know if you have high blood pressure?
I love this question because we all talk about blood pressure, but very few people actually know what it is. So when your heart squeezes, it exerts a pressure on your body, and we look at those numbers, and that's how we understand how you're doing. That top number is when your heart squeezes, that bottom number is when your heart relaxes. So the average numbers for a group of healthy people would be 120/80. All right, 120 is when the heart squeezes, 80 is when the heart relaxes. As your numbers go up, that exerts harm on your body, your brain, your kidneys, your heart. And that's why we get concerned, because you can't feel it. And as you said, that is the #1 reason why it's called the silent killer.
And how much does it change from day to day, hour to hour even, based on our activities? And how do you get the most accurate reading?
Yeah, great question. So it changes throughout the day. That's important to understand. It can change from stress. It can change from getting up to go to work, an argument. It can even change when you're exercising. That is normal. The problem is that when it keeps that change or it sustains, that continues to affect harm on your body, and that's when we have to make sure that we get it under control. So #1, how do you know? We've got a blood pressure cuff here. These are one of the common ones you can find online. There are many different types. I really don't have any specific preference for one. I always say, however, bring the blood pressure cuff with you when you go to the doctor's appointment, especially if it's a one that can be transported. And I'm going to show it on Stephanie while we do this.
This is great. I love getting my blood
when you're getting your blood, words I never hear. When you're getting your blood pressure taken, you want to make sure, #1, that it fits appropriately. And the reason why you want to make sure that it fits appropriately is because if it doesn't fit, if it's too tight, your blood pressure will be falsely elevated. If it's too small, or too big, your blood pressure will be falsely low.
What if it's over clothing, though?
It's over clothing.
It's okay?
We prefer to have your clothing, your shirt off. I mean, for the grace of TV, we'll keep it on. but for the most accurate reading, I always tell patients to take all clothing off, making sure that you're sitting upright, your feet are on the ground, your back is comfortable. Also making sure that you empty your bladder, because that can increase your blood pressure.
All right. What else can affect it quickly before we let you go?
So what else can affect it? Things that we can change. So some cases there are genetic reasons why you cannot change your blood pressure, which is why it's important for everyone to check their blood pressure. But it's important to know that there are factors in your life you can change. For example, your diet. Cholesterol makes your arteries very stiff, and that increases your blood pressure. Exercise makes your arteries flexible, and that decreases your blood pressure. Also sleep, making sure that you're minding stress, and making sure that you're continuously checking it for everyone, regardless of your history.
Great. All right, Dr.
This is still tightening, by the way.
I know. During the break, I'll tell you what it is.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and you'll feel that tightness, and that is normal. It can be uncomfortable, but just know it's temporary.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Of course.